Okay, welcome back to another episode with myself, Luke. So I apologize, for some reason I can't put my video on. I've got a problem with my camera, so I'm going to be very brief today. Yesterday I shot a video, but I didn't upload it due to some technical issues. But yeah, so yesterday I was talking about the Bitcoin symmetrical triangle pattern, and unfortunately, I didn't upload the video. And I'm going to talk about that in just a second, and where we are right now in the Bitcoin technicals. Just bearing in mind, we are less than 11 days, we're just over 10 days away from the next Bitcoin halving, which is happening this month. So really massive this is for Bitcoin, especially in terms of how scarce Bitcoin is going to become. So if you're not into Bitcoin, then why not? This is probably one of the last big opportunities you're going to get in at, when I say cheap, I mean anything before the halving is relatively cheap, especially with what we're about to see later this year when Bitcoin goes into that six figure. And I do expect a pullback to buy Bitcoin a lot cheaper than what it is now. So stay tuned to the very end. We're going to talk about potential pullbacks with Bitcoin's halving approaching. Could it be a buy the rumor, sell the news event? And also we're going to look at the Bitcoin dominance and what that means for the rest of the altcoin space. So stay tuned to the very end. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. It really would help me out to really expand this channel and to just try and make this channel a lot better. So I can only do that with your support, guys. So make sure to smash up the like button as well. Subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe, etc. Whoever is interested in Bitcoin, and leave any comments as well in the section below. Any altcoins you want me to talk about, especially in gaming and in AI and big data. So yesterday I was looking at this symmetrical triangle. I did speak about this last week. Yesterday I did post this breakout. Let's just zoom in a little bit. So if you saw my post on Twitter and on YouTube, I was talking about this potential breakout. Now, in yesterday's video, which I didn't upload, I was talking about this key resistance. Now, we don't have a lot of resistance past, because we've only gone past 73k once in Bitcoin's life, and that was back here in March when we set a new all-time high around March 13th and 14th. So there's not a lot of resistance, but the fact is it is huge, because this is the last all-time high. It touched it almost, but it was rejected today. So yesterday I just had this feeling that we're not going to go past the all-time high due to the Bitcoin halving. Obviously I could be wrong. None of this is financial advice, of course. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we do fly past it. And this symmetrical triangle pattern is pointing to an $84,000 Bitcoin. So we've got this beautiful W pattern here. We've got this symmetrical triangle pattern. We broke out yesterday, but we hit the resistance, and we've come back down and literally hit the support now of this the top of the triangle, symmetrical triangle pattern. And are we going to go back inside, or are we going to bounce and head up and smash this resistance and smash this target of $84,000? So that remains to be seen. Personally, I just have this gut feeling. Now the technicals are pointing to 84k, so if you want to do a trade, go ahead. Maybe, in my opinion, the reason why I put the trade here just above the key resistance is because I think it's going to take a lot for it to get past here. If we do fly past this 83,900 level, then put your trade in at this level, but keep a 0.5%, half a percent, or 1% stop loss, so that just in case it reverses back on us and you don't want to get wrecked, basically. So right now Personally, I would not trade due to the Bitcoin halving. I think we're too close. I think there'll be a lot of volatility in the market as we approach. Again, all of this could be wrong. I mean, the technicals could happen, and this would be a increase of almost 20%. So you've got my Bitflex and Bybit accounts in the description below. So you've got the links there. If you want to subscribe to Bybit, Bitflex, go ahead, do so. You can click on my link and start your trading experience. You can go long, you can go short, of course. You can use leverage. So if you're using a 10x leverage on this, that's almost it's 180% trade here. So again, my personal opinion, I don't think the technicals are pointing to this, but my personal opinion, because of the halving, because of the key resistance here, I just have a feeling we're going to roll over and have a retracement. So where could we retrace? Well, I have been talking a lot about this on my channel in recent weeks, and we have the Fibonacci weekly retracements all the way down here at 51k. We have the 0.5 of 44, 45k, and the 0.618 level all the way down here at 38,000 US dollars. If we were to go down to 38k, that would be a price crash of about 46%. So could we see a 46% retracement? It's possible. I'm not ruling it out, but right now, the fact that we're very bullish at the moment, maybe it's going to be buy the rumor, sell the news event. So over the next 10 days, we could have this rally up to past the 80k to this 84k. That wouldn't surprise me at all. It's just my gut instinct right now is that we're coming so close to this. I just expect some huge volatility in the market within the next 10 days. Or we could simply just keep going sideways, and then as soon as we get past the halving event, then we just shoot up for the rest of this year, go into that six-figure dollar Bitcoin. So in a nutshell, just be careful with trading. Put your stop losses if you're going to enter any trades in the short term. If you're doing day trading, if you're if you're a longer term trader, if you want to do some swing long positions, then maybe just wait for that retracement down to these levels. Put some trades in now, some limit orders, and then you can take one of these trades here, 51, 44, maybe put a few limit orders at these levels, these Fibonacci retracement levels, and away we go. So that's pretty much it for that. Let me know in the comments below what you think, where you think Bitcoin is going to next. Do you agree with this symmetrical triangle? Do you think we're going to go up to 84? Do you think Bitcoin is going to come crashing back down before the halving? Really interested in what you think in the comments section below. So just jumping over into the Bitcoin dominance. Altcoins are not going to have an altcoin season yet. We have had altcoin rallies, but we haven't had a true altcoin season yet, and that's because Bitcoin is still at 54% for the Bitcoin dominance, and really we do need to go to lower prices, and hopefully we see something like this, where we come down to the 50% and we crash straight into the 40s. Of course, we have this huge support here at the 40%. So I don't expect Bitcoin to go lower than 40% in dominance. But I do feel that we're not going to see a true altcoin season until we break down into these areas. We have to break down, the dominance has to break down into these areas for a real altcoin season. We've had altcoin rallies, but we've had no altcoin season just yet. You will know what an altcoin season is when the dominance falls down. The only problem is right now with the dominance, we are seeing a head and shoulders here, which would take us up to the price. The target here would be just approximately, very quick, about 57%, which isn't good for the altcoins. So if this goes up to 57%, then altcoins are going to bleed out, and it'll be worth just dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin, into Ethereum, etc. But we have to see the dominance come down into the 40% range for a real altcoin season. So that's pretty much it for today. I just wanted to highlight that, and also the fact that we're only 10 days away from the halving. It's going to be a real fantastic year this year. I do expect Bitcoin to go way above 100k before the end of this year, but it is what it is at this moment. So again, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks guys and girls for sticking to the very end, and I will see you next time with another video. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.